G'day guys, we're here in Intramuros, the Spanish heart of Manila.
This area was founded in the 1500s, and there are a number of sights to see, including churches, a fort, and a shrine to the national hero here, Rizal.
This is the beautiful monument to Jose Rizal. Rizal was instrumental in organising the revolution that brought an end to Spanish rule. And here we have some of the busts of the leaders from different provinces who aided and abetted in the removal of Spanish power from the Philippines. For example, we have Lapu-Lapu from Cebu, 1521 here. He was the chief of the small island of Mactan, and with a force of more than 1,000 followers, he defeated Magellan, killing him. His victory over the Spaniards delayed the colonization of the Philippines until 1565. So he actually kept the Spanish at bay. So he was instrumental prior to the Spanish colonizing the Philippines. Fantastic history. I didn't really know much about the history of the Philippines. Did you, Steph?
No, neither did I. And yeah, interesting to see. We thought that he looked different than the other busts as well. And I guess because it was pre-colonization.
Yeah.
So he's like, that's why he's dressed more traditionally, has the earring more traditionally. Yeah. Interesting.
Whereas the others are dressed in more colonial clothing, suits and short hair, etc. Yeah. So funny how he picked him out.
Exactly. Thought he was the most interesting looking as well.
And he's one of the originals,
exactly.
let's say.
Yep. And this park is actually one of the largest urban spaces in the Philippines. So it goes on in a lot of directions. It includes Chinese gardens, food stalls, all kinds of things if you have a bit of time to spend here.
Yep.
And here behind me we have Manila Cathedral. So it was built in 1571, and you can see it's really beautiful here.
As you can see, there are stars painted on the road. Looks quite incredible. And this is the scene outside the cathedral. And if about now you need a cup of coffee or a drink, the Bellfry Cafe has an awesome location right here in the grounds of the cathedral. This is it in here. Oh, looks good. Wow, the aircon's great in there too. So yeah, if you definitely need a break, this is the place to come for it. And there we have the dome. Alright guys, we're here at Fort Santiago. Now this fort was built in 1590, and of course the reason for its construction was to protect the walled city of Manila. The area was first occupied in 1571. So Fort Santiago, like most forts, had a moat. Usually back in the day they put crocodiles in these moats. That was a great deterrent.
It cost us 75 pesos each to get in, which is roughly $1.50. And there is a beautiful shrine to Rizal that you can find here. And also, if you're interested in the history from World War II, there are some shocking photos and the real dungeon that the Japanese kept prisoners during World War II.
Now this area is known as the shrine to Joseph Rizal because he was imprisoned here in 1896. Sadly, it's not open today. So these here are the dungeons of the fort. Oh my God. Look at the horrible conditions.
The dead body transferred in buried.
Those dead bodies were found here from the Battle of Manila. The photo comes from the Battle of Manila by James M. Scott. Wow. Here we go. Oh my God.
Down, down.
Oh, yes. Oh my God. You're not going to escape in a hurry, are you?
Put your hand.
Oh.
Down your hand. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Hello.
Oh my God.
You're welcome. Before.
So the conditions down here would have been very wet
Yeah. Drawing, see.
and nowhere to go to the toilet, nowhere for washing,
No fresh air.
no fresh air.
Anything.
And this was, it's the Japanese used this as a dungeon. And the Spanish too?
Spanish occupied storage facility, gunpowder.
It was a storage facility under the Spanish, not a prison. Horrendous, they were just left to rot. I guess the Japanese ran away as they were started to lose the war, and they just left prisoners here to rot. Disgusting.
Okay, this is the exit. You can follow your step. Okay, be careful.
Big steps.
Okay. Careful your head.
Yeah.
Step.
We totally recommend you put aside a day or two to really enjoy and visit these places. There are a lot of coffee shops, places to sit, parks, and overall it's a lovely area.
The gardens here are beautiful.
Yeah, the gardens are gorgeous, aren't they?
Beautiful. And you know, it's quite peaceful. The city's quite manic, so it's a peaceful place to come. And as Susan said, there's lots of places to relax, have a cup of coffee, and just soak it all in. It's really nice. We started off in the modern part of the city. Now we're here in the colonial part of the city, and it is really interesting to see how the past and the present and even the future, if you're thinking of it, mesh together in this amazing city.
So guys, we're following our advice. We're here at the coffee shop, Bellfry, at Manila Cathedral. So we recommend you do it too as you get tired and hot from walking around these city streets. Let's have a look what we've got. So I've got a Mercedes cake, which is like a foamy pavlova on top there. I'm not quite sure what's under it. Steph, do you want to pick that up?
I have a dark chocolate cheesecake, which sounds like heaven to me.
Yes, and we've both got cold salted caramel coffees.
Which is much needed after the walking around.
It is. We look hot and bothered, don't we?
We do look hot and bothered. So just going to take a break and soak it all in.
Yeah, and look at that view. Fantastic. The magnificent church behind us is known as San Agustin.
And it was finished in 1607, which makes it the oldest stone church in the country.
Incredible. Just walking back to our hotel, and we found a blind kitten on the street which we've just fed with whiskers that we'd bought especially from the supermarket, but we found another very destitute small cat. So I went and bought some pork and I've mashed it up, and I'm about to give that to the cat. And there's a very desperate man there too, so I think we'll drop him 100 pesos so he can get himself a proper feed. Wow, it's rather confronting, these streets sometimes. Hello, sweetie. Yes, baby. Yes, sweetie. You're welcome. What's your name?
JP.
JP, nice to meet you. You don't have a home?
Yes. Homeless.
Homeless. Oh, I'm so sorry.
But still, this is a safe area.
Is it? Well, I'm glad.
Same as the cat.
Yeah.
We were just friends.
Good. Please take care too.
Thank you.
And good luck to you both.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
God bless.
Yeah,
too.
God bless you too, sir. It's really quite emotional, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's really quite emotional. Very hard because, you know, we don't have endless money to help all the hard luck cases. We do our best. But it makes me so sad when you see he's a good man and these are beautiful, innocent animals. They need our help. Oh,
Those eggs.
oh yeah, quail eggs, spring rolls, meat, all kinds of food on a stick. Incredible. Oh, that's the biggest hot dog ever. That's fantastic. Yes. Wow. Good night, good evening, good afternoon. It's a wonderful country, the Philippines. All right, we're coming up to our hotel up here. We'll flip this around. Thank you all for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Where?
Girls on the loose.
We are, and we're walking the streets of Manila. Can't
Catch you
believe
next
it.
time.
Fantastic. Woo!